Numerical reasoning tests and GCSE maths questions often require you to put into order a mixture of fractions, decimals and percentages. Now, if you had three numbers that were in percentages or as decimals, they're quite easy to put in order. For example, if we had 60%, 62.5%, 62.5 and 65%, putting them in order is a little bit like putting words in alphabetical order. The equivalent decimals to those, again, are quite straightforward. You notice it's the same digits that are used when you convert from percentages to decimals, 625, 625. The difficulty arises when there's a fraction in there. Now, if I converted all of these into fractions, got 3/5, 5/8 and 13/20. Now, if I did a permutation on the fractions here and asked you to put them in order, things would be slightly more awkward. So what I'm going to give now is an example of three numbers that are very close together but in mixed forms. So we'll do 5/8, 0.62 and 61%. The fraction is the one that's going to cause us the greatest problem. So we must attack that first, and to convert a fraction into a decimal, we divide the bottom number into the top, the denominator into the numerator. So 8 divides into 5. Now it won't go, so therefore I must add a 0 and carry the 5. So 8 goes into 50, you have to run through the 8 times table. 6 8s are 48, leaves me with 2 over, add another 0. 2 8s are 16, leaves me with 4 over. And finally 5 8s are 40 and the decimal terminates. So now we've brought this down to 0.625, 0.62, and this percentage as a decimal is 0.61. So that's the order they came in. We now put the order lowest first. So we got 0.61, 0.62, 0.625, and finally our answer has to be written with the combinations of the three we started with. So the ascending order is 61%, 0.62, and finally 5/8.